Why am I wearing a Pikachu onesie? I think the real question is, why aren't you wearing one? Hey guys, I'm Cassandra T and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. Thanks for stopping by. So this week I'm going to be telling an embarrassing story time. When I put in the title that this is the most embarrassing injury ever, I mean it. This injury was not like stubbing your toe or breaking a nail. It's not, me over exaggerating and saying that this was a very embarrassing injury. It really was. So let's just get right into when this was. This injury, this incident, this tragedy, this occurred when I believe I was 14. I think I was like a freshman in high school, so I think that's 14, right? That's 14? I love feeling my ears wiggling around on my head. So when I was 14 at the current high school that I was going to, if you're new to my channel, I've moved 68 times since I was born, so I went to a lot of different high schools. And in this particular high school, I was not exactly what you would call popular. And I'm not saying that to be #relatable. It's the truth. I was not a cool kid. I wasn't bullied as much in this school, but it wasn't good. And this injury didn't make me more popular. Let's just say that. So my dad had a very annoying, weird habit of picking at his teeth with toothpicks, especially while we would watch movies or TV shows. He would do it in his recliner while he would watch TV. My mom and I didn't really like that he did that. But it was his thing, it's what he wanted to do. He would always, have snacks while watching TV and then, get whatever was stuck in his teeth out. Now I bet you're wondering, why are you telling us this? Because it's very crucial to my injury. I'm wondering if you guys are piecing together what my injury was. I bet you cannot guess what my injury is. So one day, I'm walking through the living room and we're about to watch a movie together. And as I'm walking through the living room, I feel something stab into my foot. Yep, it was my dad's toothpick. One of the toothpicks that he would use. This one was thankfully not a used one, but his toothpicks had fallen down like a couple hours previous and he thought he picked them all up. But there was one left that was just sticking up like this, right out of the carpet, and my foot went like this. Right on top of it. And the toothpick went completely into my foot. I fell on the ground, I was freaking out. I thought I could maybe just like pull it back out because it snapped in half. And then the other, how am I gonna explain this? I don't have a toothpick, but let me explain with this pen, okay? So the toothpick went in my foot, okay? Pretend that's like inside of my foot. And then as I fell down, it snapped. So all you have is like a tiny little bit of stub. Sorry that there's like ink all over my hands. I don't know what happened there. Ignore that. So there's just a little bit of a nub at the bottom and a toothpick completely through my foot. I know you all are wondering, why is she making a story time about this? Relax, everybody. I will get there. I don't just tell boring stories about stubbing my toe or stepping on a toothpick. I thought I could get this toothpick out. I couldn't get it out. My mom offered to get it out, and I said no thank you. I was terrified of my mother taking it out because my mom is obsessed with like surgery shows, forensic files, stuff like that. She loves watching gory stuff. So she kind of freaked me out on taking that toothpick out because I was like, is she gonna just like rip my foot open? And I'm sorry, Mom, I don't trust you and your scary, gory loving ass. I love you, but I don't trust you with that. So like I said, my mom offered to take the toothpick out. I said no. I kept squeezing my foot, trying to squish it out. I got tweezers and tried to pull it out myself. And all I was getting out was tiny little shards at a time. And I think it was making it worse and like split inside of my foot. I even went to school the next day with it in my foot, and I tried to like walk on it, but it was pretty clear to everyone that I was limping. It's cool, guys, I just walk like this. Nah, I seriously, I walk like this. Don't stop asking questions. So a couple of days go by and my foot started to turn purple and blue and very pale. I almost couldn't even feel my foot anymore. I go up to my mom and I show her this purple and red and purple and pale, fucked up foot, and she flips the fuck out, takes me to the hospital. They had to do surgery and open up my foot and take the toothpick out. And my mom, of course, watched and asked to keep the toothpick. See, I told you, she's weird. I love you, Mama, but you're weird. Weird. So I leave the hospital and I had to have like a wrap around my leg and I had to wear crutches because I had an open wound that was sewn up and I had stitches in the bottom of my foot. And I bet you're all wondering, how is this so like embarrassing? Well, this is the embarrassing part. Having to explain to my other fellow students why I had a wrap around my foot and why I was walking on crutches. Back then I was vegetarian and some smartass decided to come up to me and go, "Hey, did you get that foot injury tripping on a cow?" Good one. I had to explain to everybody why I had that on. I should have just made something up, but I wasn't clever enough to think of something else, so I just told everybody the truth that I stepped on a toothpick, and the looks that I got, they were like, you stepped on a toothpick. I had a lot of kids making fun of me going, "Oh, I got a paper cut today, maybe I should go to the hospital and get stitches." Like, everybody didn't understand how bad it was having an entire, like, half of a toothpick shoved up your foot. They thought I went to the hospital as like a little crybaby wee-wee because I like jabbed it a little bit. No, that thing was like in there. But yeah, I was made fun of a lot for that. Everybody wanted to make fun of my little boo-boo and that I'm a crybaby wah-wah. And it was really embarrassing and it sucked. And luckily I moved a couple months later away from that high school. And then I had to go back to that high school, but luckily a lot of people didn't remember that, so it's all good. Anyways, that is the story of my most embarrassing injury. I have a lot of other injury story times, and I have a ton more story times for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you have an embarrassing injury or what kind of story times that you would like to see on my channel. And also let me know if you have a Pikachu onesie. Why, I don't know. I just really want to know if you have one. Like I said, my name is Cassandra T, and please make sure that you subscribe because I make videos every single Tuesday, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!